In another separate instance, I was told that writing "All Lives Matter" on the whiteboard was political and could be seen as offensive. When I questioned the teacher after class, she told me that she didn't have an answer and she just had to erase it, and it was quickly erased. There are political signs all over RHS, about specific races that matter, specific sexual orientations that matter, and specific perspectives that matter. But when I questioned the RHS administration about how these signs were political, they told me that they were supporting human rights. So when I questioned why the equity statement couldn't represent all students, they told me that to even ask that question was outlandish and offensive. And when I asked why that was, they told me, quote, "Whites have a pretty good situation right now," unquote.
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today, guys, we're back here on a new video. Today, we're going to check out students completely destroys work school for excluding him for being white. Let's give this video a try, guys. Poof.
Hi, my name is Brad Taylor, and I just finished my freshman year at RHS. I've been a part of District 196 schools now for 10 years, and I'm going to give you a glimpse today of what's actually going on inside these schools. Despite the board's attempt to deny it, District 196 schools are quickly becoming a place where promoting activism is actually more important than promoting education. I'll take you back to my first day at RHS this fall. The principal came out and gave us a heartfelt speech about equality and standing together. He began to list countless races, such as Latino, Asian, expressing how much they matter and how important they are. But never once did he mention a race or identity that reflects me, or half the kids that were in the class. Now, members of the board, I know you haven't been to school in a while, and I know none of you, or most of you, don't have any kids left in the school district. But you must admit how uncomfortable it will be to be characterized just by your skin color on the first day of school, and be thought that you were wrong just because of your skin color. So I'll never forget the look one of my friends gave me from across the room as we were sitting there listening to this blatant bias being expressed in the so-called equity statement by the leader of our school. To be clear, I don't need you to tell me that I matter, but hearing the condolences given to other races and leaving just one race out, inevitably you'll start to feel like you've done something wrong. And in our principal's attempt to unify us, he instead created unwarranted boundaries and barriers between his students, pitting us against each other based on characteristics that we can't control. In another separate instance, I was told that writing "All Lives Matter" on the whiteboard was political and could be seen as offensive. When I questioned the teacher after class, she told me that she didn't have an answer and she just had to erase it, and it was quickly erased. There are political signs all over RHS, about specific races that matter, specific sexual orientations that matter, and specific perspectives that matter. But when I questioned the RHS administration about how these signs were political, they told me that they were supporting human rights. So when I questioned why the equity statement couldn't represent all students, they told me that to even ask that question was outlandish and offensive. And when I asked why that was, they told me, quote, "Whites have a pretty good situation right now," unquote. So is that not racism? Disregarding my question merely because of the color of my skin? To be honest, after enduring a year of the people in charge telling me that I'm a racist and I'm privileged and pointing out our irreversible differences, I've never noticed race more. And it's becoming the first thing I notice when I meet someone, which has never before been the case. RHS administration confidently told me that RHS students and staff are happy with their equity statement. But from my experience in talking with other students, this is not the case. I know many kids who disagree with their teachers, but they're too scared to stand up because they're worried that their grades will be docked and their learning experience will be affected. My honors government teacher, I'm not going to say his name, but he's mentioned that Democrats care more about all people while Republicans only care about themselves. And he's also inferred to us that socialism is better than democracy. He even had a statue. He had a statue of a socialist leader in his classroom. I've been told by a lot of kids that they just stay silent and adjust their schoolwork to reflect an acceptable opinion to secure a good grade. I've been approached by multiple teachers who have told me in private that they just want to say that they agree with me and they support me standing up, but they can't say it in front of the class for fear of being disciplined by the administration in some way or losing their jobs. There is clearly only one way to think in this district, and that is that they are teaching their kids to shut up if they don't agree. Now, members of the board, I want you to take a good look at yourselves in the mirror tonight and ask, are you really standing up for the equality of all people, or are you just pushing a damaging political ideology on our students? A fellow coworker at my job, who, by the way, is of color, discreetly told me that the schools seem to be pushing a very leftist agenda in class. This proved that not everyone is happy with your school, and not everyone who isn't happy is white. Now, due to all these instances I've mentioned and many more that I can't fit in this 5-minute speech, I've decided to leave this district and continue school on a private Christian school online. And there will be sacrifices, and I will not get to walk in the graduation ceremony or attend milestones at RHS, but I will be able to learn in an environment that is not intent on punishing me daily for my skin color and political views.
True.
Now, regardless of how you take my speech, whether you just shrug it off as malarkey or Fox News talking points, I encourage you to think about it, because someday I'm going to be a leader. I may be the president, a governor, or just a professional golfer, but I will never stop believing that everybody has value, no matter their skin color or personal beliefs, and it's a shame that you're not going to be able to say that I was an alumni of RHS in District 196. Thank you.
This is amazing, guys. I love the students' boldness. You see, the thing about this is that the school board knows about this. This is a political game, guys. This is a political game. I keep saying this every time. They know about this. They are the ones who are putting that fear into the teachers, and teachers are putting that fear into the students. It starts from the top. The school board knows about this. They're the ones spreading this bullshit. They're the one allowing it. Why would you be in a class and you're scared to speak your mind? Like, why? The guy is tired. He's been pushed aside. He's been scared of even being white. Why? Like, it's crazy. Your own skin color, you're scared. And you're kind of like feeling inferior again because you're white. Like, why the ideology? Why the... Wait, why are they pushing that narrative on kids? I don't know why they're doing that every single time, guys. This school board are aware. They know exactly what they are doing. They are the ones pushing this narrative. This boy's speech was beautiful. And I love how he have that guts not to give a F about any single one of the board members right there, the school board. I like it. I love his confidence. I'm going to give him 100 over 100. I love his confidence. And a lot of his schoolmates want to be like him, but they are scared. They are scared of the consequences. Because once you speak, they come against you. They come for you. They shut you up. Be in a class that you're scared to being white that you are white. You have all started feeling the fear of your own skin because of the aspect of racism. They are pushing that racism aspect on kids, making them feel like there's boundaries between the white man and the black man. As young as they are, they just want to give them that view. I love this kid's point of view. I love how he spoke openly and did not give a F about the school board. I keep on saying that. I love his guts. I love it. His boldness is very admirable, guys. I love it. Comment down below, talk about this video, give us a thumbs up, share this video to as many as you can, guys. I know a lot of white people are feeling inferior because of all this aspect of racism. They are saying systemic racism, institutional racism. Everyone's calling an aspect of racism every single time. So they're making a lot of white people to always feel inferior about themselves, that they feel like they should be a black person. Because the black have always been playing this victimhood every single time. You're making every other race now, every other white people not to be feeling inferior. Why? Comment down below, guys. Give us a thumbs up, share this video as many as you can. Subscribe to our channel, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay safe.